Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Golden Cruiser. Today we're going to be talking about things to do on Anthem of the Seas. Now, whether you want to have a lot of activities or just relax on the ship, there's a lot to do for everyone. Now, myself, I'm exhausted after that cruise. Well, I'm over it now, but I came home exhausted with one activity after another. But you can do it at your pace, do what you want. There's a lot to do. So let's get into some of these things. First, we're going to talk about activities that will keep you busy. First of all, there's a jogging track up on the upper deck, which you can jog on daily or walk on. There's a full gym that you can work out in. It's a really nice gym, two-story gym. Got lots of treadmills in here, lots of different exercise equipment. They also hold different exercise classes in the gym area. They do have dance classes throughout the ship. They have an outdoor rock climbing wall. They even do night climbing. They have the iFly, which my son and granddaughter did. And I have videos of a lot of these, and I'll put little clips up here of what I have. The iFly is like a simulate your skydiving kind of. You're floating in the air. You'll see here in the picture. That is free to do when you're in port days, and then you have to pay when you're out to sea. And I think it's about $40, but they had a blast in it. I didn't do it because I have fibromyalgia, and I just thought it would be a bit much for me. I heard of people that have hurt their shoulders and such, and I have a lot of pain there. But it was really fun watching them. They had a ball. My son said it's the funnest thing he's ever done. So go ahead and try that. It's free if you're able to try it, and they let little kids do it too. So and then right below the iFly is the Flow Rider, which you can surf or boogie board on. Now, we didn't do this just because it was so cold on our Alaskan cruise. So, but if you want to do that, if you're on the next cruise or it's getting warmer, go ahead and try that. That is also free on port days, and you have to pay on sea days. You can also get lessons too on that, but you have to pay for that. So those are some of the things. And then they have the Seaplex on board, which is a sports complex filled with many, many different things on different days. Like they'll have basketball one day. They'll have dodgeball tournaments, roller skating, laser tag, archery, pickleball. Then up above, they have Xbox games you can play, ping pong tables, soccer games. They usually have bumper cars, which we were looking forward to, especially my granddaughter, but they didn't work our whole cruise. And I've heard with the people on board now, they're still not working. So I don't know when they're going to get the bumper cars fixed, but they didn't work and they aren't working now. So hopefully if you're going to be on Anthem of the Sea and you want to see these bumper cars or go on them, they'll work for you, but they just didn't work for us. So there's always some kind of activity in the Seaplex. It will be on your daily planner, letting you know what's going on and what time it's happening in there. Other activities around the ship, they had several scavenger hunts, dance parties all the time. Like I said, we did, if you watch my other video, we did the 80s party, the 70s disco party, the 70s party. We danced with the house band called Funk It Up. We danced at the farewell fireworks party. They also have a band in boleros, which is Latin theme music. They have karaoke in there. They have music and shows and dancing in the 270. There was also a Caribbean band playing calypso music. There's things going on all around the ship at any time. So depending on what you want to do, you can get involved in a lot of things. Now, if you want to do some things that don't take so much physical activity, or you just want to plain relax, you can always lay by the pool. They have 3 pools. They have an indoor pool, they have an outdoor pool, and then they have a solarium pool area, which is adults only, 18 and over. Now, on our cruise, since we left May 9th, cruising to Alaska, they never had the outdoor pool area open. And that one had a big area for kids to be in separate from the main pool, but that was never open. So they did let the kids swim in the indoor pool, but it didn't really have that separate area like the outdoor pool did. So that pool was open, and the solarium, which on sea days, the solarium was packed with people. It's pretty warm and humid in there, also with the indoor pool area, pretty warm and humid. But it was cold outside most days, so it was kind of nice. But those are areas you can go and relax. There is a lot of seating in that solarium where you can just look out on the ocean. It's big round windows. It is also in my ship tour video. You can see all of these cool solarium, everything of the ship. They have 2 ship tour videos because they were so long. So check those out and you can see all these venues that are going on. You can just go to the 270, which is 270-degree view of the ocean of the back of the ship, and just sit in there and relax. You can get some food from the cafe right there and read a book. There is a library right above. If you go the stairs up to where the balcony is, there's a library in there where you can get books or play games and just look at the ocean from there. They do have a bar in the 270. So it's a nice place where people went to just have quiet and relax. You can attend production shows like The Gift and We Will Rock You, which I talked about in my entertainment video. You can go to the 270s and watch Spectre's Cabaret, which I mentioned. Also watch clips on all these that I have on my tour video. I have clips out there and lots of things on Anthem of the Sea. So check out my other videos and my other shorts. A lot of them are in my shorts. Spectre's Cabaret, though, has to be booked ahead of time. It's the only one that needs a reservation. So make sure you do that before you get on the ship. It will be in your app in the daily planner. Just look for Spectre's and you can book what night you want to go to that. So that does need a reservation and it books up pretty quick. You can just hang out in any of the onboard bars, and I'm going to have a video telling about all the bars that are on board. You can sit and listen to piano music. You can sit in the pub and listen to a guitar player that sings and plays guitar. There's several classes offered, such as cooking classes, etc. You can just shop in the Esplanade, in their shops there. You can take a trip up the North Star, which is 300 feet above the sea or above the ship. It's free on port days. You have to pay when you're out to sea. On port days, it'll take you straight up 300 degrees. And then I know a lot of times at sea days, they actually go out and overtop the ship and you're hanging over the water. We never did this for one reason. All 3 of us are afraid of heights, but we were going to get brave and do it, and I was going to film it. But another reason was we just didn't have enough time. There was only one day we got back early from a port, and my son and granddaughter went and did the iFly that day. So we just really didn't have enough time to even get up there. And like us, we were busy from one thing to the next and hardly had any time to do anything. But try that out. If you're not afraid of heights, then go ahead and do that. I mean, I think it would be an awesome view and everything. You can also go get spa treatments, massages, facials, your hair, your nails done, so many things in the spa. Of course, you have to pay for that. It's not free. You can also go to the casino and give your luck a try. I think on this cruise, I was only there once with my son. Like I said, we were just so many activities all the time. I didn't have time to do everything, but that's okay because then I didn't lose a lot of money. We went there once and we weren't there very long and left. But it is a pretty good casino. I do have a video out. It's on my tour right now, but I will do a separate short on the casino in my tour of it. There's a smoking and non-smoking section, and this is the first ship I've ever been on, or casino, really. I lived in Vegas for 17 years, where the non-smoking section, you couldn't smell smoke in it. I don't know how they do it, because the smoking's on the other side, and when you walk over there, you can sure smell the difference, but we did not notice smoking in there, and I walked through it several times and didn't notice it. So I don't know what they do in there. Maybe they have good filtration, but you can also do that. There's pool tables you can go play that are in the music hall upstairs. They have an arcade on board. You do have to pay for that. Kids and adults go in there and play the arcades. Or you can just sit and people watch anywhere on the ship. There's lots of places to sit on the ship and just relax, watch the people, take in what's happening all around you, and just relax, or just go back to your cabin and relax. We would do that when we could. We had a balcony cabin. It was kind of cold to be out there, but it was really nice to have once we got into Alaska with the snow-capped mountains, and it was so beautiful. And then going into the ports was really nice to have a balcony and nice to get fresh air once in a while. But just take a nap, you know. My son and granddaughter would take a nap. It's hard for me to take a nap. I can't sleep during the day, but they would take a little nap and then would be up and going again. And then, of course, if you have kids with you, they have all the kids clubs on board, from toddler, from baby on up to the teens. My granddaughter did go to the teen club one time, and then she never really went back. She usually loves the teen clubs on the ship, but the reason she didn't go back on this one was, for one, we were busy doing activities she wanted to do with us. And also she said there wasn't too much to do in there. She said the kids were all really nice, but they only had 3 video games, and that was about all they had to do. I think they do play movies in there and they can sit and read and stuff, but she just said there wasn't enough to keep her active and busy. Like on some of the other cruise ships, they had daily things they would do with the kids, making things or things like that. So it just wasn't for her, and like I said, we were doing a lot of things. So there's a lot to do on a ship, whether you want to relax or be active. You can do it. You can come back relaxed, or you can come back exhausted like we did. I think the whole second day I just slept. I was just exhausted by the time we got back. But no matter what you do, you'll have fun. You'll have a blast. I have, like I said, a lot of videos out there showing all the things that went on the ship. So keep checking for those, because more are coming daily because I have so many. I have videos of the ports we were at, videos of food, videos of entertainment, videos of the shows. So just search in my shorts and search in my regular videos, and you will see everything about Anthem of the Seas. So thanks for stopping by today. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. Thank you all again, and I hope to see you all real soon on my channel, The Golden Cruiser. Bye for now, and have a wonderful day.